It's Chelsea Green.
Welcome back, everybody, to another edition of WWE 2K25 Universe Mode. We are here with the first episode of SmackDown.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, Chelsea Green.
We're here starting off tonight with someone we haven't seen here on SmackDown. That is Chelsea Green. She has had one pre-matchup, not one of the featured matchups, and she actually had something to say earlier on tonight, saying that she kind of feels, disrespected. She's already, undefeated. And she's really the best brand out here. You have me on the roster. Give me competition and the respect I deserve. So she's going one-on-one with someone here tonight. Who's it going to be?
A storm is coming.
Oh boy, be careful what you wish for, Chelsea Green, because here comes the powerhouse, Jade
And
Cargill.
from Orlando, Florida, Jade Cargill.
Certainly someone in the WWE Universe and in, YouTube for our universe mode is clamoring to see here in WWE, and she is debuted here on SmackDown. That woman is Jade Cargill, part of the SmackDown roster. If you watched our kind of setup live stream on YouTube, you've seen that she got drafted to SmackDown, and tonight she has a chance to show off what she has in store for the SmackDown women's roster as she takes on Chelsea Green here in the opening featured matchup here tonight. And you see just the physical prowess, like just the look of Jade Cargill, just the abs going, the muscles going, and Chelsea Green must be regretting her words, but that's not going to stop Chelsea Green from trying to put out an A+ effort against Cargill here tonight. The bell has rung. And here we go. First featured matchup. Chelsea Green going one-on-one with Jade Cargill. And tonight, guys, a first SmackDown episode of the 2K25 era here in our universe mode. And of course, we're going full steam ahead to the Royal Rumble. This is our first Royal Rumble in the universe mode for a very, very long time. And I'm ready for it. We already have a couple matches, I guess 4 matches in total kind of already announced. It's going to be obviously the World Heavyweight Championship as Roman Reigns faces off against new number contender, the King of the Ring, being Karrion Kross, and then the Raw Women's World Championship as Bayley will go one-on-one with the Queen of the Ring, Bianca Belair. And then, of course, the 2 Royal Rumble matches. So, of course, these are, I guess you could say these are kind of like unofficial kind of qualifying matches for the Royal Rumble. I mean, it's just showcasing the kind of talent we have for the women's rosters here. And of course, we came up last episode talking about, we have such an abundance of, women's wrestlers here on Raw and SmackDown that, there are talks about, brand-specific tag team championships. We'll have a women's tag team match just after this one here tonight. So I really want to focus on the talent of the women here tonight. And, there is a lot of women, I'm telling you. I'm just going to some of our notes here. Like, just at a glance here, maybe, I would say 25 women on the SmackDown roster alone. So that's already incredible. And, they all can't go after Rhea Ripley's, excuse me, going after Rhea Ripley's, Women's World Championship. There has to be kind of something more to strive towards than just waiting for your shot and trying to, get that one singles win to propel you to, up the ladder. Now, you see Chelsea Green going after the midsection of Cargill. So, Chelsea Green, like I said, bringing her A+ effort, not laying down for the powerhouse as Jade Cargill is taken down in the shots in the midsection by Green. So yeah, it could be women's tag team championships, could be a mid-card title. Maybe that'll be better, who knows? Oof. Or maybe we have tag team on Raw and, United States Championship on SmackDown. Who knows? It'll all be flushed out in the coming months, I'm sure. As Chelsea now has Cargill on the apron here, going for a little stunner on the apron, sending Jade Cargill down. And we did have some pre-show matchups. Let's get to the results as Chelsea Green going to follow Jade Cargill to the outside. And as you see here, we had the new team of Scott Hall and Macho Man Randy Savage defeating the team of Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes. Ilya Dragunov, Mr. Money in the Bank, Hero Universe mode, going to win over Oro Mensah. The new team, the Family, got to win over another new team, Angelo Dawkins and R-Truth. Naomi gets a win over Maxine Dupree in the women's division. Oba Femi, the Ruler, goes one-on-one with Charlie Dempsey with a win. And then finally, Solo Sikoa gets a win for the Bloodline over Mark Coffey. So back to this match here. Both women back inside the ring, and a slap by Cargill. See an Irish whip by Cargill. You can see kind of the inexperience in action here. Jade Cargill just a few years into her wrestling career. Chelsea Green has been doing this probably triple the time that Jade Cargill has. You can see the inexperience, the greenness of Cargill. No pun intended, as she's wearing green, but she's a lot of inexperience in the ring, but it does not stop her. As we see, what is this? Green gets Cargill tied up in the ropes. Goes after the midsection, the small of the back into a backcracker, the back stabber, whatever you want to call it. Now she's calling Cargill back to her feet, and it looks like she's gonna go to the top rope. You see Cargill's dazed and confused, going for the double, oh my god, the double iron axe handle, double axe handle. Oh my god. The more you do this, the more things change, the more they stay the same, as I forget moves sometimes. But nevertheless, Green trying to drag Cargill, but Cargill's way too strong. What a big boot, just right to the side of the face. And well, mind games by Green, slides back into the ring. Dodges that grapple. As we see here, with the unprettier by Green. Hooks the leg. Will she squander the debut of Jade Cargill? No. And Cargill is a little worse for wear. She doesn't realize that this is the hard competition. Now a springboard into a crossbody. Goes Cargill. 1, 2, no. Green kicks out. Huge move. Just the highness, the agility, there's the power on display. The versatility of Cargill to not only springboard, but then follow it up with a sit-down power bomb. And oh boy, here we go. Jade Cargill calls that the Jaded. And that could be it for Chelsea Green. 1, 2, And no! And Cargill cannot believe it. And she's not done though. Cargill gonna go for, oh, just an elbow drop. Just the agility of Cargill on display here. The flexibility, the agility, anything with another Y at the end. Synonyms. But oh boy, not one, but two of the Jaded. And Green, can she kick out of two of them? 2, 3, and Cargill is your winner.
Here is your winner, Jade Cargill.
Well, it wasn't the convincing fashion we thought it was going to be. Chelsea Green gave it a good fight, but Cargill is walking out of SmackDown with a win. Starts out undefeated, obviously, here in our universe mode. Well, speaking of, here is the new updated, rankings. You see Jade Cargill and Naomi getting 1 win apiece. They're 1-0, but Shotzi is the pretty much number 1 contender as of this recording. 5-2 following her Queen of the Ring wins. But next week, we saw Solo Sikoa get a win just earlier on in the pre-show matches. He will go one-on-one with Karrion Kross, as Karrion Kross is trying to get geared up to face Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship. Solo Sikoa is going to be representing the Bloodline in that matchup versus Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross almost going to try to get through Solo Sikoa to get to Roman Reigns. But here comes JC Jane and Giga Dolan of Toxic Attraction, as they're going to go some tag team action here tonight.
The following contest is a tornado tag team match. On the way to the ring, JG Dolan and JC Jane, Toxic Attraction.
As you see, just the first 2 featured matchups here tonight feature 6 women here on the SmackDown roster, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. We still have, again, the SmackDown Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley. We have Shayna Baszler. We have Piper Niven. We have Shotzi. We got, as you probably, if you did not see the draft video, the live video, we have Lita on SmackDown now. We have Cora Jade. We have Tegan Nox, Candice LeRae. People, the list just keeps going on. We have Nia Jax here on SmackDown. So it's a huge list of people. But who is Toxic Attraction going to be facing off here tonight? Well, you see the screen up above. We know who that is. Well, it says Kabuki Warriors, and they are here. Asuka, who was just barely not Queen of the Ring, is returning to action with Kairi Sane.
Asuka and Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors.
Kairi Sane making her, not debut, but kind of comeback here. Her return to WWE, part of the Kabuki Warriors with Asuka. And that just kind of, drives home the notion that, maybe the tag team championships are a thing in the future here on SmackDown. We have Toxic Attraction. We have Kabuki Warriors. I'm sure we can make a few more teams. We have Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. We can make just new tag teams. We can make, Nikita Lyons and Nia Jax. That'd be a hell of a team. Nevertheless, hell of a matchup we're going to see here tonight. Toxic Attraction going against Kabuki Warriors. It's good to see Kairi Sane back here in the WWE. So here we go, tornado tag team action. Of course, we try to avoid every tag team, the traditional tag team match we can, because they suck in these games. But nevertheless, tornado tag team action is just all but chaos, and we love it here on SmithyGeek here in this universe mode. As Toxic Attraction puts down Kabuki Warriors to start off the matchup. JC Jane calling for Asuka to get back to her feet. She get a springboard. No, go through the middle. Rope into a clothesline by Asuka. So you might be wondering to yourself, like, what's kind of the end game here? What's kind of the end game to, you know, having these tag team matches, you know, with, you know, these tag teams when there's, again, we have the record system here in this universe mode, and there's no real reason to have a tag team record for the women. And I think that just, again, it drives home the need for something more in the universe mode. I think Giga Dolan just clocked Charles Robinson in the face with a forearm. But I think that, you know, it kind of talks to the SmackDown brass, the leaders in charge, saying that, hey, the women kind of deserve something more than just one championship here on SmackDown and on Raw for that matter. As you see Dolan and just stepping on the hair of Asuka. Just trying to pull the hair out of Asuka's head. And Kairi there, to back her up and into a pinning predicament. Hooks the legs with her legs, but not even a 1 count. And it's just too early in the matchup. As you see Jane now will bring Sane into the corner. Asuka back inside the ring, gets hooked up with a neck breaker as we Dolan is shot right to the midsection. And again to Sane. You see now just a counter by Kairi. And there's a suplex on the outside to Jane. And we'll see if there's any ring rust on Kairi Sane. It's been a hell of a long time when she was in WWE. There's a miscommunication there. Sane clocking Asuka in the midsection with a sledgehammer. And obviously trying to go for Gigi, but mistimed, miscued that, and just whacks Asuka in the midsection. And the Toxic Attraction will take advantage of that. As you see, Asuka's back to her feet into a Gordita Crunch, arm ringer as well. One just landing on I think it was the left arm of Jane. You see, Sane. Maybe there's a little ring rust. Maybe a little ring rust for Kairi Sane. She's trying for the tope into the ring onto Jane, but just a little undershot. And now Sane working over Gigi. As you see, just an arm bar, an arm ringer by Asuka. Nice rolling senton by Sane. Kabuki Warriors now in the driver's seat in this matchup. Into the midsection of Jane, and now look at this, going for a clothesline. No, countered there by Jane. Asuka's calling for, oh my god, what a kick there by Jane. Now waits for Sane to get back to her feet here. Oh my god, rolling elbow. And Kairi Sane might be actually busted open. Will that be it? And no. And Jane is visibly frustrated. Goes for a senton. Once again, Toxic Attraction in. The gears are turning. Looking for a win here tonight. And there's a crossbody off the top to Sane on the outside. You see Asuka, doing the ropey dope into the dropkick. No. Now she undershoots it, I mean. And just one of those mistakes could count her the matchup. It did for her at the Queen of the Ring. That's why Shotzi beat her and moved on to the Queen of the Ring finals. You see now with, Scorpion Death Drop as Gigi just did a suicide dive onto Asuka on the outside. And now off the ropes goes JC Jane into a dropkick. No, Sane rolls out of the way. And now she's trying to fight back here. Asuka looking for a kick to the midsection. No, countered into an Irish whip. Back into a rolling kick there by Asuka. And now Sane picks up Jane into an Alabama Slammer. And Sane, now she's going to her pace. But Gigi tries to counter it into a face slam. She takes down Asuka and Kairi Sane the same way. Irish whip, Asuka. A little early there for Dolan, but Asuka's going to take advantage here. Into the ring, or into the ropes goes Dolan. Just working off the left. Knee is Kairi Sane hits a fall. Oh, there's a mist! A miss by Sane, and Dolan is down. I didn't see that coming. And you can see on your screen, Dolan is covered in a light blue mist. And now in the ring, but there's Asuka had a bat just wailing on the midsection of the legs of Gigi. And now JC in the ring. Gonna go for an crossbody, no. Moves out of the way, does Kairi Sane. Look at this combination of strikes by both Asuka and Sane. But Jane moves out of the way. And now shoulder breaker. But Sane quickly moves out of the ring. Gets back in. And there's an elbow. No. Countered there by Asuka. Dolan now back to her feet. Hits an STO. Now going to go after the woman that just sprayed her. And you see. Oh! Nice takedown. Twirling side slam into a cover. The ref is certainly not in position. 2. And no. There's the rolling elbow once again to Asuka. Or once again, but this time to Asuka. As Jane gets the cover, hooks the far leg. No, once again a 2 count. All women now on the outside as quickly as they were on the inside. And now into, oh my God, the pump kick by Dolan takes down Sane. And Toxic Attraction is on top of the world right now. Asuka slides back into the ring. And now, another miss, and another one to Dolan. I think that was the light blue mist again. It seems the Kabuki Warriors had a game plan for this matchup. There's a neckbreaker counter there by Asuka. And Asuka now. Jane gets back to her feet. And now takes her down into a double armbar, or just trying to take the shoulder out of its socket. Jane, is she gonna get out of here? Look at this, Sane. What's gonna got planned for Dolan on the outside? As now Asuka goes to the top rope. There's a crossbody and a big splash. Big splash by Asuka. And now on the outside, going for a big time vertical suplex. No. Counter there into a chop block by Dolan. And now Asuka. Going for that submission move again. Sane has Dolan, and there's a pump kick, takes her down, and JC Jane has to tap. She is nodding yes, and the Kabuki Warriors are your victors.
Here are your winners, Asuka and Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors.
Well, what a tag team win by the Kabuki Warriors. But speaking of tag teams, next week, the tag team titles for the men are on the line as the OC, the undefeated OC, 3-0, go against the hell of a tag team, the Succession, the tag team champions, Dolph Ziggler and Baron Corbin. But that's not the only tag team match happening next week. This match is also happening on Raw. It's going to be for the United States Championship. The challenger, John Cena, gets a sort of consolation prize in the form of a U.S. title match, but the champion, Tommaso Ciampa, looks to take down the leader of the C Nation. Well, we have this guy outside, or in the arena now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 205 pounds, Logan Paul!
Well, you just heard from Mike Romeo. He's like, this is a one-on-one contest. I've heard that Logan Paul has pleaded to the SmackDown brass that he wants to continue his legacy, an undefeated legacy here on SmackDown. So he's calling for an open challenge here tonight in our main event. Of course, Logan Paul, not part of the King of the Ring, wants to get some gold in his hands. He's going to go for that Intercontinental Championship that Santos Escobar holds here on SmackDown. If he gets to win tonight, he'll be 2-0. He'll be in great running to be, a potential #1 contender. it looks like Logan Paul wants to talk it out here. He wants to do a little promo. Let's see what he has to say. Well, that was short and sweet, but he's asking for a challenge. Who's gonna answer? Oh, this is a challenge for sure.
And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds, LA Knight.
Yeah! Oh, hell yeah. Here comes LA Knight, one of the prominent superstars here on SmackDown. He has a 4-2 record here on SmackDown. If he moves on to a 5-2, he'll be in great running to be one of the #1 contenders, not only to the world title, but of course the United States are the Intercontinental Championship. Yeah. Well, let's see the main event for tonight. A pay-per-view match, caliber match. It's Logan Paul going one-on-one with LA Knight. So here we go. Two superstars who would look kind of good with the Intercontinental Championship around their waist. And with Karrion Kross, kind of preoccupied with Roman Reigns and his World Championship preoccupied with Karrion Kross, the King of the Ring, the sort of #1 contender for the I keep wanting to say United States Intercontinental Championship is up for grabs here on SmackDown. You have people like LA Knight, you have people like Logan Paul. Let's see some of the other names here. Of course, you have Cody Rhodes, who's 5-1. You have Bray Wyatt, who also defeated the Intercontinental Champion in a non-title contest. So that's there, Bray Wyatt. Let's see, who's the other? You have Finn Balor, you have Braun Strowman, Big E. Solo Sikoa is now 4-2 in our Universe mode. So the amount of, oh my god, almost a reverse Death Valley driver. Not quite a burning hammer by LA Knight, but takes down Paul, and how quickly Paul reverses, and he's in the driver's seat. So a lot of names are positive, and if you're just in the running and just positive as it is, again, you're already in the running to be kind of #1 contender. But like I said, Bray Wyatt already defeated Santos Escobar in one-on-one contest, and you know who else defeated the Intercontinental Champion in non-title contest? That would be Cody Rhodes. So a lot of layers here, a lot of layers to become to find out a #1 contender. I think that's gonna happen in the next coming weeks. But of course, everyone's trying to get to the Royal Rumble, be in that Royal Rumble match, and get their automatic WrestleMania main event. As you see a Lion Salt from Logan Paul. And of course, you kind of love to hate Logan Paul, and you kind of hate to love his ability and talent inside that ring. He is just, 3-4 years into the business with, limited matches. Look at that! Showing off his athletic prowess with that standing, second rope vaulting tornado DDT. And just one of those things where, you can rag on his personality. Oh my god, what a drop kick! LA Knight just landed on that apron super awkwardly, followed by a clothesline that's turning him inside out. And Logan Paul is looking great to start off this matchup. And Logan Paul, again, like I was saying, I would say maybe 10 to 15 matches in his career, and he's already a big name player here on SmackDown in WWE. And of course, the fame before it obviously goes a long way. He's not just a ragtag, kind of swindler off the street, but nevertheless, LA Knight, look at this, takes down Logan, and Logan crumbles to the outside. And now Knight, he's gonna wait for Logan to get back to his feet, gonna go off the top into a dropkick. No! Misses, and again lands awkwardly. I think his head may have bounced off that apron. And look at this. The hell is this? a reverse falling power slam? I don't know. I'm going to call it that, but I don't know if that's the technical term, but these two guys are just bringing out just weird-ass moves. And nevertheless, this match is already feeling incredible. Already feeling like a SummerSlam matchup, if I do say so myself. And now, just the rake across the eyes and the forehead of LA Knight. And you kind of look at these guys kind of vying for a spot, not only in the Royal Rumble, but to be the Intercontinental Championship #1 contender. You know, they can fight all they want, but the fact of the matter is my point from before, is that Bray Wyatt and Cody Rhodes are, you know, I would say kind of the front runners. Oh my God, the one lucky punch by Logan Paul, and LA Knight might be out. No. And considering they got, you know, non-title contest wins over the Intercontinental Champion, I think they have to be in the front running to be #1 contender. But, you know, if I was a SmackDown brass, I would kind of get on that. We'll get some news here in the coming weeks here on SmackDown. Big power slam by Knight. Now Knight gonna go up to the top here. Gonna go for, oh, King Kong knee. Right to the shoulder and the chest. As you see, now he wants Paul to get back to his feet here. Going for a little neck breaker. I was gonna go for the BFT, but no. Now, oh, just rake of the eyes with the boots. Nothing pretty about that, but it's effective. And now LA Knight, no, we go for the BFT counter, and Logan Paul takes him down into a standing moonsault. Athleticism on display from both of these guys here. And now he has Logan Paul up on his shoulders, no counter into a chop block. Down goes Knight. No counter there. And just like that, BFT by LA Knight. And you can see Logan Paul is out of it, but not out enough as he gets the shoulder up. 2 count for Knight. What is this? LA Knight gonna go for a springboard, it looks like. Goes off the ropes into a drop kick, takes down Paul. Both these guys putting everything on the line just to even be in the talks of the running for Intercontinental Championship matchup or the Royal Rumble. And now off the ropes into a dropkick. No, just slightly undershot it. And Logan Paul takes advantage with a falling reverse DDT. And now another lucky punch. And that has to be it. 2 punches by Paul. And that means money. And that means the win. And Logan Paul stays undefeated.
Here is your winner, Logan Paul.
And Logan Paul gets the victory over LA Knight. And guys, that's going to be it for me here on SmackDown. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you on Monday Night Raw.